You look around, you see everyone wearing masks, you say, oh my gosh, this is really, really bad. Biden has promised you're going to have another 100 days of masking. Who knows? Maybe you'll have more than that. Some public health experts are saying we're always going to wear masks on airplanes. The hysteria is still growing. There was a poor young millennial gal who was in an elevator wearing a mask, and there was another millennial gal who was a little more reasonable, and she had the mask on, I guess, in an inappropriate way, or it wasn't totally covering her nose. The millennial masker had a complete nervous breakdown.
You are a delivery person incorrectly wearing the mask inside of a big building. Is this incorrectly worn, guys? Is this incorrectly worn? It wasn't like that the whole time.
Oh, man. I love this delivery gal who just says, like, oh, it looks fine to me. I guess she had pulled it up or something by the time she turned. The odds that this screaming millennial will die from the virus are statistically 0%. The odds that she gets a little sniffle and a cough, if she even gets the virus, that's about the worst. That's about the worst thing that's likely to happen to her, and yet she's freaking out. That is a different epidemic. It's not the epidemic of coronavirus, it's the epidemic of hysteria. And that didn't come to us by way of China, that came to us by way of Democrats and elected or unelected public health bureaucrats. That needs to end. The risk of that hysteria, the risk of demagogues taking more and more power, the risk of elections never having very much integrity again if we have voting season that goes on for months and no verification and no transparency and no oversight and computers that we can't really look into all that well and polling locations that we can't look into all that well and state constitutions that are violated. All of that is a greater threat. And don't forget, all the election shenanigans were justified on the premise of coronavirus. That is a far greater threat than the virus. And that's what we need to stand up against. I hope you enjoyed that short segment from the Michael Knowles Show. Be sure to check out the full episode linked in the description or download the podcast wherever you listen to podcasts.